Everyone, my name is Rubina A Khan and welcome to the 26th edition of Rubina's Radar. Today I'm in conversation with someone I've never known, nor met, but I have heard his music, and he can sing in English and in Hebrew. He's an artist and songwriter from Dimona, Israel, and he's driven by love and the unifying energy of the emotion that is dominant in most of his tracks, like Breaking the Distance and Crazy Lonely. Please welcome Elamar Edwards from Israel, everyone.
Let's go.
Shalom, Elamar. How are you?
Hey, how you doing? I'm good.
Should
What's
I
going
say
on?
Manishma?
Manishma, yeah.
Tell me about how you grew up in Dimona, Israel, and you were one of 25 siblings. And what took you to music?
Okay, so I grew up in Dimona, Israel, actually born and raised in Israel. For me, my lifestyle is it's been fun all around, to be honest with you. Growing up in a community that is lovely and full of, joy, music, care, love, all of that. So that definitely had a big impact on my personality and my mentality. And that's that. Starting off with drawing, I started drawing, and from there, I got to music, and I just found that music was a more dominant way of affection and expression for me. So I just left the drawing alone and moved to music. Basically.
I like that, the dominant expression of emotion and affection.
Yes. That was the main thing.
Right. So you're African Hebrew Israelite. What part of your multiple heritages and cultures influence your music the most?
I think being influenced is the surroundings. Just like I said before, just being in a peaceful environment and community where everything is high volumes of care, passion, understanding words and what it mean and how powerful things could be, as far as what you speak about and what you say to people or what you listen to. Just having that impact in my growth and development. It is shaped out my brain and everything else. So that's just what it is. I mean,
you speak beautifully, actually. So, considering I haven't really spoken to you, I think it's wonderful that you speak so eloquently.
Thank you.
What kind of instruments did you play as a kid, and what kind of instruments do you play now as an adult?
As a kid, I didn't play nothing but maybe taking a stick and banging it on a steel slab board, maybe. But no, as a kid, I didn't play no instruments. I think in school we had like flute classes. I don't understand it. I never understood it, how to play a flute. But music came to me, like I said, it came to me after, drawing and when I got to that, I was like, okay, I like music. I love it. So when I got in the army, actually, I was like, okay, so I need to find a way to crack what needs to be seen. So I just went to the store, just bought a guitar. And from there, it was put your hands down, figure it out. Let's drive everybody crazy in the house. My mom, they was like, yo, stop playing the guitar. You're doing too much noise. I'll be sitting there playing one chord all day, just tling, 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 tling. And to me, that was a whole song. So
you're self-taught. You're a self-taught musician.
Yes.
Wow.
I probably need a teacher because I could know much more, but definitely.
But you have something in common with Lizzo. She plays the flute too.
I don't know how to play the flute though.
You don't? Or you took lessons, but you don't know how to? Okay.
That's what I'm saying. So playing the flute was like they was teaching us in class, but I wasn't really paying attention. Possibly that's what it was. So yeah, not really. Didn't really help for me.
So what was the first track that you ever recorded and released? I'm assuming that you are an independent artist who produces, writes his own music. How is that? It must be very hard.
To be very honest, it is. Being an independent artist, you have to go through every stage of creativity, promoting, publishing, every step of the way. You have to do it. With starting from writing, composing, going to the studio, recording, and then everything else until it get to you just actually listening to it. Is every step of the way. So it is.
We just enjoy the music. We don't know the pain behind it.
So if people ask me like, when is the next song coming out? I'll be like, I wish I could put another one out right now, but it's like we got to go from the beginning and start the whole process over again. And I love it. Like I love it. It gives me the knowledge, the passion, the joy, to get to the end, and I can actually deliver it to you. But it's just like taking something out of here or out of here and just like bringing it. So it's a big joy. It's a big joy. And I mean, being an independent artist is not easy, but it is what it is.
But I think the freedom that being an independent artist allows you today, once you're with a label, the freedom might just get a bit squeezed in.
I believe so, because everybody have, opinions, and some opinions are, for some reason, more dominant than others. But I mean, I haven't been in those shoes.
Yet, but you're headed there. You're headed there.
I hope not. I don't need nobody telling me how to, express myself. That's something else. But far as creativity and production and everything else, then that's cool. But far as how to express myself, that's a different conversation. Yeah. So
that's your imprint on the world. So that's the way
it has to be like that, because I mean, if I change it, what am I doing?
Right. So, what prompted you to sing in English? Because you also sing in Hebrew.
I sing in Hebrew. I actually have songs in Hebrew. I have yet to release them. It's just a mood thing. But I do have songs in Hebrew. I sing in Hebrew. I write songs in Hebrew. It's a different feel because my mother language is English. But music is all about feel. So if it's a different feel, it's a different vibe. And that's what it is. So got songs in Hebrew. They just have yet to be put into the light. But hopefully soon.
Indeed.
Yeah.
So tell me, you are one of 25 siblings, right? So where do you find the space or the quiet time to write or, think about your music? Is there enough quiet in the house, or it's very busy? But do you have another space?
Now it's a different situation because I'm kind of I'm on my own basically. So now it's a different situation. But growing up, it was fun because we were young and we was growing up, and everything was like, oh, this is my brother, oh, this is my sister, and you have so many to claim. So in my memory, I wouldn't change nothing about it. Everything was perfect. Of course, you have the sibling things. You may get into a verbal fuss, or sometimes even a physical. But at the end of it, we were that close that we could squash it and.
And did you squash some scorpions? You went scorpion hunting. Why would you go scorpion hunting? Why was that a fun thing to do?
Okay, so Dimona is like the desert of Israel. So when you young and you bored, you just find things to do, and I guess that was the nearest thing to do. You go out to the mountain, flipping over rocks and flipping over stones, and be like, "Ooh, a scorpion! Let me try to pick that up," and just put it in a container. And you don't know as a child that if you get stung by that, you could be injured, seriously injured. So yeah, so I'm like, I mean,
there'd be one sibling less,
right? So yeah, so we didn't think about it.
On every playtime, there'd be one sibling less.
Yeah, that would be that we wouldn't want that. We don't want that.
No. So, you like to describe your music as genreless? Do you think it was intentional, or did it naturally happen because that's the way you are?
I never looked at it as in let me put it in a
label or a
particular
box.
category, you know. To me, it was just like let me pick up my guitar and let me express myself. It was always let me express myself. I never let me say, okay, I got to talk about this, or I want to talk about this, or sing about this. Let me push it in that direction or that direction. It was just like I'ma just express myself, and whatever feel come with it, then that would just be the feel, and not try to do too much with it. Just let it be as it is.
Just free.
Yeah, just
any preconceived notions.
And only at the end of that process, you can be like, "Ooh, this sounds a little bit like this genre," or it sounds a little bit like. But for me as an artist, it was more of the lyrics, the message. What am I actually singing about? What do I want to sing about? What am I trying to deliver here? What I'm trying to share here? And based off of that, everything else, as long as I'm saying what I need to say and I'm delivering what I need to deliver, the music around, as long as it's not degrading or minimizing that message, I'm willing to accept it. And it could be sometimes it can go to your ears and be like, oh, this sounds like a little, pop song or R&B song or even a country song or whatever it may be, But to me, like I said, it's just a message and what am I doing with it and where I want it to go. So
right. So you've always said that love is the major energy that drives you in your music, and that your songs are songs of deliverance. Can you tell me more about? I mean, it's a great emotion to use in music, but why did you pick on love, and what kind of larger message do you want to bring to the world?
I would honestly speak and say that it wasn't a choice. Like it wasn't a choice. Like I told you, me growing up in the environment that I grew up in, everything is just like that. You grow up with high volumes of care, of love, of passion. People loving each other and how you doing? You good? And you just like, to me, waking up in the morning and walking out the house and seeing somebody say, "Hey, good morning, have a wonderful day." That's regular. Like that's my life. I grew up like that. But if you not from where I grew up, then you would probably look at somebody strange. Like, did this man just say good morning to me? And it would be like that. But to me, that's everyday life. So that that's something where I just say, like, I didn't choose it. Like the music it comes as it is, and I leave it as it is. So if it's the emotions, I believe in keeping it real. You keep it real. You sing about what you are, what you live, and my life is my emotion. My emotion is my music, and you get it just how it is. And at the beginning, people used to always say like, "Man, you only sing about love songs, or you only do like this," and I'm like, I mean, take it.
I was just gonna say, take it or leave it.
Yeah, take it or don't take it. I mean, I'm not even about to attempt to change it, because the passion is who you are, and if you don't embrace it, then you're just losing it. I have to, as an artist, I have to find the best way to put my passion into what you're going to be listening to. And if I can't do that, then I've lost everything. Everything is gone. My music is not going to be delivered as it should be, and my message, where I care so much about the lyrics, is just gone, because I changed everything. The core of it all is gone.
Yeah. So
everybody coming in, how y'all doing, everybody? What's good?
Yes. So how much time did it take you to write Breaking the Distance? I'm just interested to know, as a songwriter, how much time?
That's a good question. Okay, so Breaking Distance is actually a song that is probably as old as my career.
Which is how many years old? 10?
I wrote Breaking Distance in 2008.
Yeah, so almost, yeah. Okay.
A long time.
Wonderful, but I love it. You sound so smooth.
Yes, okay, so the beauty in Breaking Distance is that I wrote it in 2008, and along the way, I always wanted to attend to make it and record it. But I wasn't, like, every time I go to the studio and I'm recording it, I would have a different version. I would love it then, but I wouldn't be completely sure that I wanted to be released at that time. So a lot of time passed, as we know now. A lot of time passed, and when I finally got to the point where I said I want to officially release the song, the years of emotion and experiences with relationships or whatever, it gave me a different approach to the song. So when I recorded it the final time, I was in awe. And it was like, yes, this is definitely it. This is the one. And that was it. So like I said, it's so many versions. There's so many. I just posted on my Instagram a few days ago, probably a week ago, a version that was not released. And it's a version that I really love, but I didn't get to that place where I said, yeah, this is it. I want to release this one. This is the one I released. So yeah, I mean,
I like the vocals in it too, like when you speak, and it's almost poetic about love and how to be loved and how do you feel when one is loved. I thought it was really from the heart. You're right.
I'm happy they got to you.
Huh? Sorry?
My dream came true. It got to you. Like,
yes, it did. Yes, it is exactly what you want to do. Is you want to make people feel good, and you want them make them rise higher instead of going lower. It's always about rising.
That is my life motto. Just let me. I know the reality sucks. Okay, yes, we know that the reality sucks. Everything don't go as planned. You can't always find yourself on the better side of the coin. However, it's everything that we do, everything that we have, everything that we, it's a matter of choice. We will have those moments of the day where things would just be flipped and kick you off your track and throw your energy beyond off. However, it's a choice. Like, I can sit here and say, all right, cool, this happened to me right now. It really sucked. It got my blood pressure high. However, I can choose and say, let me carry on. Let me leave this exactly right here in this spot and let me go on about my business and get back on track. It's just a matter of choice. And that goes with everything. You choose to be optimistic. You choose to be, productive, and, you choose to be, just with a positive mindset. It's a choice. You choose to be in that state of mind, that state of energy. You just go on with the mentality that says, I can do this. It's okay.
Right. You're like a guru, right? You're like a love guru.
No. No. I'm just speaking from what I know. I can't.
No, I know. I mean, I don't mean to offend you. I mean it in the best way possible.
I think I get shy from those moments when people like, oh man, you should do what you call it, a conference, hold a conference and go be a spokesperson. I'm like, I can go sing possibly, no, but not sit there and talk about all that, no.
Yeah. So do you shoot your videos in Israel, or have you ever shot all of them in Israel?
Yes. Oh, my previous videos, all of them have been in Israel. I have an amazing friend. His name is Amit Chilo, and he is the beginning of everything. It started my first video with him into the last video, and hopefully we can get the rest done as well. We go out looking around, and people are like, oh my God, is that in Israel? And they'd be like, yeah, it is. It is. It's right around your house. It's right outside the door. And they were like, I never saw that area. Tell me where it's at. Send me the coordinates. Like, yeah. So
Yeah.
I mean, Israel to me is beautiful. I love the nature. I love the environment.
And you're like, Dimona is like 35 kilometers from the Dead Sea. You're very close to like such
yes.
a
Okay, so I
popular
don't live in
place.
Dimona. I don't live in Dimona now.
Oh, you don't? Are you in Tel
I don't live in
Aviv?
Dimona now. Nearby. I'm in a city called Rishon LeZion.
Okay. I wasn't aware of that.
So
But
it's
how
like
can
20,
I be
it's like
aware of
20.
that? I
I
just
mean,
got
this
to.
is what we talking about it right now. Here you go.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
Yeah. So
So
there you go.
tell me, what kind of artists do you like listening to? I mean, I'm assuming you like Ed Sheeran because you did a cover of his song.
Yes.
So
Yes.
I mean, I love Ed too.
I
But
like those kind of songs.
yeah,
That
he's really something else. Yeah.
that trigger that mental and that emotional. Because he was saying like,
Right.
this
But
is
who do you
actually
like listening to? Who do you like listening to?
okay. So I'm not a fan of artists. I'm a fan of songs. You know, I can't go and say, oh, I love this particular artist. You know,
I see.
it's not. I don't go and research artists. I hear a song and I love the particular song, and you know, just based off the song, I like this song because this song speaks in this term or this way or whatever. So it's not really artists. It never was. I tried at the beginning. I tried my best to not listen to nobody because um I want to maintain
Your authentic voice.
my touch. Yeah, my music. As it come, I want to leave it like that. And you know, we are humans, and we hear certain things, and you know, you can be in a certain conversation, and it affects you, and it gives you a different thought that you didn't have before. You know, that
Right.
goes with the having the brain to learn and get all those things. So I try my best to just stay away from, listen to other artists as much. But if I hear a song, then I'll be like, oh, I like this song. Let me just like this song. Let me not go deep into research. And, if I hear another song, then I'm like, yeah, I like another song of his. And I'm like, I like two songs of his, not the artist. I like two songs of the artist.
Yeah. So let's talk about how you maintain your voice. What do you eat and drink to maintain your voice?
Okay, so I am.
Or what do you not eat and drink to maintain your voice?
Okay, so I'm a vegan.
Yes, I know, because
vegan.
Dimona is the vegan sort of capital of Israel and probably the world. I'm not sure.
I would say. They
The
wouldn't
Village
say
of
it.
Peace is vegan.
I would tell you. They're not gonna say it, but I would tell you. Yes, it is.
So tell me, what plant milk do you drink, or how do you have your tea or coffee? I don't know.
Okay, so coffee is not a big thing in my life. I don't drink coffee. I
Uh-huh.
drink water. Water to me is the beginning of my day. I start my day off with water, and people are like, well, how you wake up and you just get to water? I mean, you have to go through the process of waking up. You have to get to the very you yarning or whatever. You have to go through that process of actually waking up. So you drink water. You eat fruit and vegetables. Like I said, my whole life is being a vegan, so that's just my reality. As far as my voice, what do I do for my voice? You would be surprised, but I don't sing often.
Why? Well, you're resting your voice for the big tracks.
It's not even my brain not even thinking about it. I can listen or not listen to music. Like I can go all day without listening to music, or go all week without listening to music, or be driving long drives without listening to music.
Wow.
And yeah. I mean, it that's the reaction I get from everybody. Like, yo, this is crazy. So yeah. I could do that. And to me, I guess that's what it is, because to me, it's nothing else to it. It just carry on.
I'm happy to know that you are vegan despite not living in Dimona anymore.
Yeah,
you've maintained your veganism, and Tell me, do you fast every day, as is the culture?
Every day? No, not every
No,
day.
no, on
Absolutely not.
Saturday. On Saturday.
Okay, on Saturday you are supposed to. I'll be honest with you. No, I don't.
Oh.
I I feel like that for me, in order to fast, and this goes with everything. If you want to be a vegan, everybody wants to jump into that category of life and lifestyle so quickly because they're like, oh, I can be a vegan. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And you don't have the knowledge to what it takes to actually be a vegan, you know, and it's not really so much you need to know, but at the same time it is. You have to know how to make a dish that is going to give you the necessary things that you need for you not to be tired or even, you know, hungry. Like I just ate and you would still be hungry. But if you don't know how to make the necessary dish, then you would definitely be hungry because like, what are you eating for? You want to be a vegan, but some people are like, oh, I'm a vegan, so I'm gonna go eat a salad. But a salad is not gonna give your appetite the satisfaction completely.
Yeah.
You know, so you have to put your brain into just a little bit of research, so you can know how to actually make the dishes that you need to have as a vegan, and you can carry on. So some people go and just jump in and be like, I'm gonna be a vegan, and then 2 weeks later, like, man, I can't do that. It's too hard. I'm always hungry or whatever. So it's just knowledge, the knowledge. So you have the knowledge, you get that, and that's what it is.
I would like to eat a seitan. Am I saying it correctly? Seitan shawarma, like a wheat meat.
Seitan.
Yes.
Seitan.
Yes. Yeah. I would like to eat that sometime.
You would like to eat that? I mean, I would recommend first you would have to be in here. Okay. Whenever that is possible, you have to be here, and you could have all of that.
I think I'm going
very
to
possible.
A plan to visit the vegan capital of the world.
Really love it. Yes.
No, I mean it's incredible that nobody knows that Dimona is where it's actually started, and then it's traveled everywhere.
They don't know. We're gonna take our time, and sometimes messages take a long time to get out. You know, you just have to be diligent and consistent.
Wonderfully said. Wonderfully said. Tell me,
you have to be
tell me what your name means, because I'm a little awestruck with the way you speak. So your name means awe-inspiring. Am I correct?
My name is Elamar. Elamar is in a Hebrew name, and the definition of Elamar is God has spoken.
I see. So Google told me wrong. They said you were awe-inspiring. That's what your name meant.
We cannot believe Google.
Okay, tell me what's your favorite food from your home region. So we're going to go back to Dimona. What is your favorite food from the region?
I'm not really
what do you like to eat?
I'm not really a big eater, but
really? You just drink water all day? That's all you do?
No, I mean, I eat, but I'm not really a big eater. But I would say my favorite food would be battered cauliflower.
Interesting.
Lovely.
Cauliflower pizza is such a thing. Everyone just talks about that.
Battered cauliflower. Yeah, to go home for the holidays and like, what do you want to eat for the holiday? I'm like, oh, I really don't care as long as we have battered cauliflower. Everything else, whatever y'all want.
So, have you ever been to India or eaten Indian food?
I haven't been to India. I was actually invited to be a special guest on a show, but it was like right when the COVID started going off and it was getting serious, and I was like, I mean, well, I think we might just need to reschedule and figure something else out in the near future or whatever. But I was supposed to come. That was going to be my official first time coming to India. But I see myself coming, hopefully soon. hopefully soon. And yeah,
that'll be great.
it
So
would.
Sorry?
It would be great and more.
You would love Indian food. There's a lot of vegan Indian food, you know. I mean, we didn't invent it, but we have it.
I'm about to say you do.
There's vegan and there's vegetarian. We are known for vegetarianism. But veganism and vegetarianism are two different things, right? So what is
so
the...
we can do vegan. Vegan
Yeah, you can do Indian vegan, and you can throw in a little bit of Israeli, veganism, and you can teach us some things and we can teach you some things.
Okay. I'm always open for learning.
Yeah. So what's the first thing you do in the morning and the last thing at night?
The first thing I do in the morning is I jump up out of my bed and I get dressed and leave out the door.
But you forgot you drink water.
Yeah, but I'm always having water. Water is everywhere.
Okay.
Yeah. Water is next to the bed. Water is when I walk out the room. Water is where I'm going. Always. Okay. That's the beauty. So yeah, definitely water.
When are you at your happiest?
The last thing I do in my day.
Yes.
The last thing I do in my day is I sit here with my head back and I allow my brain to surf every corner and every round point or whatever it may be of my brain. And sometimes I'm inspired. Sometimes I could go and pick up the guitar and have something else, something new. Or sometimes I could just fall asleep.
Well, that's what most people do. Thank you. I'm so happy to know you sleep too. I was just wondering, does this man not sleep? Doesn't he eat? What does he do?
Yes, so I'm happy I got around to that. Thank you for allowing me.
So when are you at your happiest?
When am I at my happiest? Obviously I love my family very much. When I spend time with my siblings, it is everything to me. I have a high value for individuals that I admire. I have people in my life that are wonderful and supportive, and I'm appreciative and value. So when I'm in that environment, I'm very, very happy. When I'm in the studio, I'm beyond happy. It's like, ooh, we got to make a new baby. It's about to be awesome. So yeah, it'd be that kind of excitement, that kind of love. It's just like really, really fun. So that's that end where I'm actually completely and fully inspired, which is the nature. I go out to nature, disconnect myself from everything that's going around, the cars, the people, the this, the that. Just go out into the nature where either it's the beach, a secluded beach. Obviously, you don't need people around. I don't like, let me just go and just hear the wind or the waves or the birds or whatever it may be, and just be. Sometimes that is for the soul. So for me and everything that's going on, I would if someone is a young artist or whatever you're doing in your life, if you need to be inspired or just to have the heart and the spirit to keep going, I recommend going out to the nature. Just disconnect, just be at peace, and allow the things around you to just give you that energy that you need. So for me, that helps in every matter. In every matter that helps me, and I just love it. That is number one, to be honest with you. That is number one. The nature, that is number one, because from there, everything's happening. Everything happened. Just the music comes easily. I have so much to talk about now. My brain was unlocked. My heart was unlocked. If it was something that was heavy and I wasn't ready to speak about it, the nature allows it to just come up to the surface, and I can go and pick up my guitar and know exactly how I want to put it, what kind of tempo, everything. So, yeah.
Wonderful. So, what's your favorite place in Israel?
My favorite place in Israel?
Mm-hmm.
We're going to quickly say home. We're going
to
quickly say home.
Mm-hmm.
Moving from home, I would say It's too many places. There's too many places that I've been to. Like I said, like when I go out looking to scout for new places to shoot a video or whatever, I come along some very, very nice places. And I'm like, ooh, I need to come here and just relax. I need to come here and just like not do nothing. So if I had one favorite place, is now more than that. So it's another one. So I can't really say which exactly, but I would say home first because that is everything, and not just to be, whatever, but that is really everything.
Yeah. So what are the 5 things one must eat, drink, and do in Dimona? I'm going to stick to Dimona because I don't know much about Israel and the different cities and, of course, the capital. So I'm going to talk about your hometown.
What we must do?
Eat or drink, like anything that one must do.
Must?
Like if I visit, what would you make me do and eat and experience?
So let's clear that up real quick. One, there's no must.
There's no must. Okay.
There's no must. No, there's no must.
Okay.
The big blessing.
No, there is a must. I must go scorpion hunting.
You would have to come very prepared.
I will.
I don't even know what's out there no more. Like maybe it's something else. I don't know. So I'll be probably surprised to find if we find. Maybe my spots are not the spots anymore.
Okay.
It's not must. It's not a must. You want people to come and experience what it is to be, in an environment. You at first, it's just, how do you feel being in a peaceful place? How do you feel being in a place where you could see genuine happiness? You then, once you see that, then I think naturally you would come in and do and be comfortable, and you would apply yourself naturally, not because somebody said, oh, here we do like this, or here we don't do this, or here we don't do this. Yeah, you have things that we don't do because that's our lifestyle, but you coming to visit, we would say yes, we would, if you could possibly probably respect, like if you were, for instance, smoking, we would say, please, let's try to put that on the pause.
Yeah.
And if you really do need to smoke, we can find you a designated, spot to do so. For starters, it would be, just come, feel it, see it, and then you would be completely in a position where you want to, in a position and in a state where you want to experience it all. You're like, oh, okay, so now that I can see the happiness, I can feel the happiness. You got random kids just coming up to you like, hey, how you doing? You good? Hey, all this other stuff. And then you want to go and try the food, eat the food. And, if there's other things going on, other activities going on, you want to be, you will want to be part of it, not just watch it and see it. You would actually want to be, involved.
Right.
Involved to actually have that physical experience about what it is. So, yeah.
I'm so happy that I've interviewed you because I've learned so much, and you're just such a happy, shiny soul. I mean, you just emanate a light. You emanate a light. And now, for everyone, you have to let us hear your beautiful voice, and please sing a track that you want. You don't have to choose the one I like, or there's no must.
Okay, there's a song that I really like. It is mine. And it is called Everything.
Okay, let's go.
Do you know everything?
No.
You don't know everything?
I don't know the song, and I don't know everything either.
I would officially introduce you to everything. Okay, here we go.
Okay.
Here we go. Everything. You ready?
Yes.
All right. Let me get it. Hey everybody, how y'all doing? First of all, everybody that's coming in, is good to see you. obviously, thank you for coming. All the people that I know personally and I don't know yet, it's very good to see you. Okay, this is my official hello. We was talking and it was kind of busy, so forgive us. However, it's good to see you all. All right, here we go. This is Everything. This is a song that I wrote about an almost failing relationship. But you wake up to the reality of like, yo, I can't do like this no more. I gotta change my behavior if I want to maintain this emotion, this love, this valued person. So that's this. All right, here we go. Just a moment to think. I'm all alone, I can't sleep. Ready to close my eyes, but I can't worry. A second ago, you were smiling, now you're mad at me. I hate the way that we grow. These ups and downs drive me crazy. So let's not wait anymore. And let's not cause pain anymore. Let's give everything to this love. Let's give everything to this love. Let's give everything to this love. Baby, I know sometimes I make you angry. Baby, please don't let go. This love is worth fighting. I want you to stay always. Don't leave me, baby. I need you next to me, holding me when I'm afraid. So let's not wait anymore. And let's not cause pain anymore. Let's give everything to this love. Let's give everything to this love. Let's give everything to this love. Baby, I know you've been hurting. And baby, could you please stop running? Ooh, baby, in my heart, I feel you close. Come on now, baby, you and I, you can never be alone, 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 alone. So don't wait anymore. And let's not cause pain anymore. Let's give everything to this love. Let's give everything to this love. Let's give everything to this love. There you go.
Thank you. It's so beautiful. You have such great throw.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
It's beautiful.
Thank
The
you very
energy
much.
is beautiful. Thank you so much, Elamar. It was so wonderful to meet you like this. And I wish you every success in the future. And hopefully I'll see you on billboards soon.
Yes, very soon. Amen. Amen. And thank you very much. It is a pleasure and a blessing to have met you, especially in this way. And hopefully life allow us to, continue with meeting and growing and sharing conversations in beautiful live chats like this.
Yes. Thank you so much, Elamar. Have a wonderful evening.
Likewise. Thank you. And thank you everybody for coming.
Bye.
See you.